All right, let's talk about something pretty spooky. A story that comes straight out of a cybersecurity detective's case file. We're calling it corporate hijacking, and it's all about a phantom administrator that could be secretly living inside your browser. But before we get into all the techie details, let's just start with a simple, really unsettling question. What if your computer, the device you trust with everything, was actively, knowingly lying to your face? You know, like any good mystery, this one starts small. It begins with a few glitches in the system, strange symptoms that, on their own, don't seem to make any sense at all. So here's what the investigators had to go on. First, these weird little fragments of text started showing up in web addresses. Then, certain settings on the computer were suddenly locked. You know, grayed out, you couldn't click on them. And maybe the weirdest part of all, this was a personal device, not a work computer, but it was showing all the signs of reporting its activity to some unknown server. So where's the first place you'd go to figure this out? The settings page, right? The official screen that's supposed to tell you exactly what's going on with your device. But here's the kicker. That very screen was part of the lie. So the investigators go to the Chrome management page, and what do they see? It says, plain as day, this device and account are not managed by a company or other organization. Case closed, you'd think. Everything looks totally normal. Wrong. Not even close. That on-screen message was a complete fabrication. The reality, which they found through deep forensic analysis, was that the device was secretly enrolled. It was being actively monitored and controlled by someone they couldn't see.
Okay, so if the user interface, the screen, is lying to you, there's only one place left to find the truth. You have to go deeper. You have to look behind the curtain, into the code that actually builds that screen.
And this is absolutely crucial. We're not looking at what the computer wants us to see anymore. We're looking at the system's actual architectural blueprint to find the hard evidence.
And this is it. The file is called management_ui.js. I mean, to most of us, it just looks like a wall of text, right? But for the investigators, this wasn't just code. This was the digital crime scene. And buried deep in that code, they found these little things called reporting hooks. So let me break this down. Reporting type.url, that means every single website you visit is logged and sent straight to the attacker. User activity, that means they can see your active tabs in Windows in real time. And device activity lets them monitor when your device is on, what's plugged into it, basically everything. A security analysis on this whole thing, which was later called the Samantha Papers, put it perfectly. This wasn't just about controlling a machine anymore. The level of surveillance meant they weren't just managing a device, they were managing a person. That just sends a chill down your spine, doesn't it? So the big question is, how on earth did they pull this off? Let's unmask the technique behind this phantom administrator. How does someone take total control of a device that swears up and down it's not being controlled?
The method is called fake enterprise enrollment. It's a really clever hijack. The attacker basically forces your personal device to join a secret, fake organization that they control. And as soon as you're in, they have full admin power, just like the IT department at a huge corporation.
And the attack itself is deceptively simple. Step 1, a malicious extension gets onto your computer. Step 2, it forces this fake enrollment, linking your device directly to the attacker's server. And just like that, step 3, they have total administrative control, completely blowing past all the normal security you count on.
This is what's so brilliant and so horrifying about this attack. As one technical report explained, they aren't hacking it, they are administering it. They're not breaking the rules, they're using the system's own legitimate features as a weapon against you.
So this whole idea of administering a person, it leads to something truly dangerous. Why is this level of control such a profound threat to your security, to your privacy? It's because administrative control gives them the ultimate power. They can install a custom trust root. Now think of that like a fake passport for the internet. It's a security certificate that tricks your browser into trusting the attacker's server. And with that in place, they can intercept and decrypt everything you do online, even stuff on secure websites like your bank. So what does this all mean for you? Well, it means your most private data, everything from emails to financial info, can be siphoned off without you ever seeing a single warning. It means security becomes a total illusion when the person with the admin keys is the actual threat. And it shows how that clear line between your personal device and a managed work device can be completely erased without you ever knowing it happened. And that really leaves us with one final, lingering question. In a world where the very tools that are designed to manage and secure our digital lives can be turned against us as weapons of surveillance, who truly has control.